Hi guys, welcome to Not Going Out Day 2, about take 10. This is not as easy as it looks, it has to be said. I keep messing it up. Anyway, sorry I'm so late. I wanted to hear what Mr. Macron had to say before I spoke to you guys because I wanted to be up to date with all the latest information. And whilst, God, what a bloody nightmare the world is going through, and it's just horrible, isn't it? At least he has announced some measures that will hopefully keep our business going, until this all sorts itself out, because I was starting to get ever so worried. Not sleeping, very teary, because it was really stressful. But I do think the things that he said in his speech tonight have sort of reassured me that whilst they might not be there, the measures to help us, practically now, they are coming, and there will be steps that we can follow to get some help so that I haven't got the bank completely breathing down my neck. Anyway, so fingers crossed that will work itself out. Just to give you some idea of numbers, my electricity bill running this place a month is nearly €1,500 a month. There you go. If we've got absolutely no income coming in, and that's just the electricity bill, you can imagine what the other bills are like. So anyway, more numbers for you. Cancellations received today, 0, although I think that will probably change. Payments received today, 0, to be expected. Arguments had between the family today, 0, completely unexpected. And successful loaves of bread made, 0, expected. Okay, other than that, I think we've been okay today. We have gone out, we did some exercise this morning. I walked the dog. I drove to the forest, walked the dog, no one there, and I made the kids run home from the forest, which is about 5k. So, and they beat me home as well, so they did really, really, really well. I also got my bike out, which I haven't, terrible really. I bought a bike about 3 years ago. I've been on it once and it's been in the garage. Anyway, the tyres are all pumped up now, it's all clean, flying. My son's girlfriend has been out on it for a cycle ride, and so, we're staying fit, healthy, positive, hopefully, or as fit as I ever was, to be fair. I did end up going out to the supermarket, which I know I wasn't supposed to do because my plan was to go Wednesday and not to get involved in panic buying. But unfortunately, I succumbed to the pressure because all I could see was all these things on Facebook saying everything's emptying, we're going to get locked down tonight, and no one's going to be allowed to go anywhere. But it got to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I succumbed. Went to the supermarket. What an absolute nightmare it was. It was absolutely rammed. Gendarmes patrolling the car park. The shelves were completely empty. So most of the stuff that I wanted that I'd thought would be a good thing to put in, the store cupboard and have in the freezer has sold out anyway. So it was a bit of a pointless exercise. Not one bar of soap or hand wash in the whole place. No chicken. No mince. No potatoes, no onions, no loads of things. So, I've got a bit of a mishmash. I already had some stuff anyway, so didn't really need to go. And I tried desperately to buy sensibly and not panic buy. But as I've got 3 teenagers in the house that cannot have their normal breakfast of pain au chocolat and croissant because we haven't got any, they're eating cereals. And the amount of milk we're getting through, honestly, I have bought something like 20 pints of milk or 20 litres of milk. We are going through a good 2 litres of milk a day, so that won't last us that long anyway. And more cereal. And, embarrassingly so, about 25 pot noodles, because I'm struggling to know what to feed the kids for lunch. Although, I think tomorrow's lunch will definitely be pizza again, because I've messed up the bloody bread again. But I know why. I had the wrong yeast. There's 2 types of yeast in France. There's levure chimique, which is for cakes, which is what I had, and there's levure de la boulangerie, which is for bread, which I didn't have, which is why my dough's not rising. So I've made another batch today. It's exactly the same size as it was when I put it in the fridge. So tomorrow, I think we'll be having pizzas again. After that, they can move on to the pot noodles that they were so insistent on having. I know, the health stuff has just gone out the window at the moment. There were also hardly any fresh vegetables in the supermarket, and any fruit. The only things you could buy were like exotic type stuff. There was loads of that sort of stuff left. So if you wanted a duck, that was fine. And if you wanted, you know, passion fruits, which are great for porn star martinis, but not actually going to tide me over for the next couple of weeks. I could get as many passion fruits as I wanted. I did buy lots of limes though, because I've got a feeling I might have a few margaritas. And I also succumbed to buying a box of white wine. Now, I've been quite sniffy about my white wine in the past, and I would not normally buy a box, but, you know, there you go. So I'm now dispensing white wine out of a plastic bag. Happens to us all sooner or later. If that's the worst that happens to me, I should be very pleased. I think that's probably about it for my adventures today. Oh, one thing to say, in the supermarket now, everyone is wearing masks. The cashiers are wearing masks. They've got little plastic screens up in front of them so that they don't have to breathe the same air as us. Yeah, it's all a bit weird. And loads of shoppers are wearing masks. So we're now completely locked in now, so we're really not allowed out, which my main concern is where I'm going to walk the dog. Fortunately, we've got a big garden, but you know, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to go out and walk him, because I wasn't quite sure. What Macron said is that you could do light exercise, but then don't even stroll in the park. So I'll have to maybe have a look at that tonight. If I am allowed out to walk the dog tomorrow, someone has suggested that I do a vlog from a really pretty area in the region, so you're not just looking at my door of my cupboard in my office, which I can't open, it's such a mess in there. Yeah, so we'll try and do that. If not, it will just be same background as here. And cannot get the family to come and say hello, but the dog is much more malleable, and he's here. So, for those of you that don't know him, this is Frosty, whose life might become worse tomorrow if he can't get his walk. He's a bit dirty. He needs to go to a dog groomer, but that is not an essential service apparently. So, you know, he's probably either going to get more dirty, or we're going to have to hook him up and sort him out ourselves, which is never fun because he doesn't like it. Right, okay, that's it. Yeah, as I say, I'm so much more positive today, and yeah, hopefully my stats will continue to be good tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Okay, stay safe everyone, be kind to each other. Bye.